Okay, it's 7:43 p.m. and Greg and I are headed to the airport. So I think we've only told maybe 2 families, maybe 3 of our families. I know for sure 2 of our families, but perhaps a 3rd. But we are headed to the airport because we are picking up 2 of our females that were over in Romania. The 3rd one that was over there, she comes next week on the 9th. So 3 of our females are already booked. 2 of them should be landed. I haven't even checked the itinerary at this point, or I haven't checked, but they were supposed to land anywhere between 7:40 to 8:20, so they could already have landed. But we have not announced that because I'm just now putting together our breeding lineup, and we're excited because we had to make the decision as to whether or not we were going to bring these over, if this was a good time to do that. The dollar is very weak, and so it just didn't make sense to plan out to have breedings that occur overseas and then import puppies, especially with all the challenges that we had last year with our imports. One of our import litters had to go fly into Houston after 3 or 4 cancellations even before that, right? And so to avoid that logistical error issue, notwithstanding the additional cost because the dollar is weak on shipping, we decided let's just go ahead and bring them over, and then we can breed them here domestically, stateside, and they will be part of our breeding program, and we could just avoid the whole import process. A lot of our families actually love that experience, to track their puppies coming over. They get passports. It's a whole event. You can even watch the plane as it comes over using Flight Aware. And so we just won't do that this year. If it comes down to it, if we acquire another female over there later on from one of our bloodlines, we'll do that. But otherwise, the ones that we out and out own, they're coming here, and then we will breed them once they're here. But yeah, we're pretty excited, and we had not announced it because we were still deciding who we were going to breed this year amongst our pack. And I think we're almost finished. I mean, we will have a few retirees. We think that they've done a good job, and they can just chill out at this point. There's no need to have any more litters. We'll announce that as well. But these 3 will definitely fit right in. And yeah, I think between these 3 and the others that we have, we'll make a really good year, provided that we have successful breedings. And I'm hoping that they are a little bit more staggered and don't sync up. But if they do, maybe we're a little bit more prepared this time. Maybe. I certainly hope so. That's what Greg said. But in any case, so the flight was delayed about 5 hours. So normally they would come in during the afternoon, but they were delayed in Amsterdam. There's a stop in Amsterdam, and then they come directly into Hartsville, Atlanta Airport from Amsterdam on that Air France KLM carrier. So we haven't had a night pickup in a while. Not at all last year, did we? Well, Amun-Ra would have been a night one, but yeah, he came in too late, so we just got him early in the morning. But typically we get afternoon litters that come, or flights that come in. So this one, it's a little antsy when it's at night because you can't see, and we don't, you never know if it's going to be a wait there and traffic. I actually prefer it during the afternoon because then we can get them settled versus coming in, bringing in our animals in the pitch black dark. Especially now that we're at the homestead where it's not a lot of light. It's like pitch black. That'll improve too as we get electricity over at the village. By the way, Greg showed me the village this evening right before we left, and the big kennel, which we decided it's not even a kennel. What do we call it? It's like a Holiday Inn, but it's like it's starting to really shape up. Before, it still looked a little bit more institutional to me, but now the way he's done these doors, and it's getting cozy, and coupled with the nursery is over there, and I have been saying for a long time that I was going to show it. I just haven't gotten a chance to release the video, and every time I'm getting ready to release the video, more and more work is getting done to it, and it's just looking more beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, it's going to have, you know, the elements of basically a whole little town. It's its own little town and home. It is not by any stretch of the imagination like an institution. I didn't want it to be like that. So yeah, it's really shaping up, and there is hope and a light at the end of the tunnel to say maybe by summertime, not only will we have the construction, you know, air quote, complete, but the landscaping done. It's gonna look so nice and be this great park-like setting for all of our animals, our Corsos and whatever, Frenchies, whoever we have over there. So I am rejuvenated after seeing that. Like, wow, it's shaping up. It's good. And it's good to see the dogs out, although it's still very muddy out there. They had to dig what was that, French drains or something? Several, yeah. It dug up the entire area over there. And when I say it was huge, and so now it's all like potholey, and so when the dogs are out, it's just a muddy mess. So it's ugly, but I can see as it's coming together and they're filling it back in and all this other stuff that it's getting better. It's gonna be lovely. We just have to go through it to get through it. But yeah, so hopefully this won't be an extensive long wait. Maybe by the time we get there, they will have processed the animals and we could just walk in there and get the two girls, put them on the truck and get back home, and so we're not out too late. And if I can, I'll post this video, show you guys the process. But anyway, we got a little bit of a drive, so we should be there soon though.
You know, along the way, and different things that, you know, things to know, what should I be looking for and stuff like that. As I get into buying equipment, which tractor should get first and things like that, you know what I'm saying?
That's a long discussion.
Right, because there's so, with me having it's all wooded, I don't want to get the wrong piece of equipment and you got money tied up, and you know, and you can't like pull it and do anything else with it, you know.
You gotta get yourself a heavy duty truck. You gotta get, I would say get at least one farm tractor. Then you're gonna need like a skid steer or something. But skid steer you can use in so many different things.
Okay.
Pallet forks, you got brush cutting, mulches, and all kind of stuff. You can put all kind of attachments, trenchers, all that kind of stuff. So it's like a Swiss Army knife. And you spend a little money on fixing them or whatever, but you don't have any debt.
Okay.
So once you get the program running and whatnot, you can afford to stretch out. Then you go out and buy something for real. So those type of things I didn't think about in the beginning, but I've learned by watching other people and just using common sense.
Okay.
And that kind
All
of
right.
stuff. So those are the main things I would suggest.
Sir, I thank you for your time, sir. God bless you, man.
You all got to stick together.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. I'll be calling you guys.
To get your baby. He's picking up his verbals. Yes.
He just want to love anybody.
He's so gorgeous. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you.
By the way, big boy. Yes.
Yeah.
Glad to be from Africa. See, it was getting hot. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Yes.
He's gorgeous. What are you naming him?
His name is Timmy.
Timmy.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, really, dude?
Timmy. Too funny. Oh, sorry. He's gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
Okay, say that again.
Integrity Orables Kennels. Integrity Orable Kennels, Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay, on Facebook?
On Facebook.
All right. I'll put your
This is our
contact
boy.
information. Hey, man, boy. Look at you. Look at you. Look at that face.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. I will shout you out. This looks like Prima. All right, we've just left the airport, the cargo area, got the girls. They are secure, and we're pretty excited. Whilst we were there, again, we met one of our YouTube followers. He is a fellow breeder out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, with Integrity Burbles, and he was picking up a one-year-old male that looks absolutely stunning. Loved his structure, loved his personality. I mean, that dog was on fire, I'd have to say. I mean, I told him we have to look him up and talk. I'm glad he did say hello and introduce himself. because he's commented on several of our videos in the past, so I absolutely do remember him. But that's definitely someone you should check out. He's on Facebook. The dogs are gorgeous, and yeah, it's good networking, and you never know who you will stumble across, even at 9:30 on a Tuesday night, a random Tuesday night at the airport. But we finally got the girls, and it is it 10? It's almost 10? Yep, it's almost 10 o'clock. And the night's not over for us. Still got lots to do. Still got to feed puppies when I get home, give them something. And we'll go from there.